This 30-minute workout is going to sculpt and strengthen your legs, glutes, and abs. You'll need a heavier dumbbell, gliding disc, or paper plate, and a mat. So if you're ready to work that lower body, let's go.
We're going to start with just body weight first, or you can start with a lighter weight. So take your feet about hip width apart. We've got a squat. We're going to vary the tempo of these squats, and then we're going to add weight. Okay, so come down for 2. Think about sitting back, minimizing this, okay? Really trying to get those hips back. So making sure the knees aren't caving in. 2 more. Okay, now come to the bottom and give me 2 partials. Push into the heels, keep the abs engaged all the way up. And again, do it just like that. Drive into the heels, chest up, shoulders back, and do again. 2 more like that. All the way up. 1 more. Let me part the bangs here. I got the Shaggy DA thing going on. Down 4, up 4. That's an old reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up just as slowly. Take your time. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Now give me single counts. So you should really feel your quads. Last 4, I'm just letting my arms go. 2 more. Last 1. Okay, grab 1 heavier weight. I am going to go ahead and grab my 25. But to be fair, I taught the class before this. So I'm warmed up. So if you feel like you need to go lighter, same premise. Okay, so I'm going to keep that weight high. You can always hold 2 weights on either side if you prefer that, okay? Down 2, up 2. Sit back. Working on our depth of our squat. Keep those shoulder blades retracted. Now go down 2, give me those 2 partials at the bottom. All the way up. And do that again. Now remember, it's really important at the bottom of that squat to keep your abs engaged. Keep them tight. 2 more like that. All the way up. 1 more like that. And then down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Take your time. 4 again. Now you got the single counts. If this feels too fast with the weight you have, slow down. 4, drive into the heels, squeeze your glutes at the top. 1 more. All right, set that down. 1 weight. I'm gonna be on my right leg, okay? My right leg. I'm gonna tip from the hip and I'm gonna hinge. So I'm holding the weight in the opposite hand. I've got 15. I'm just letting you know so you can kind of, coordinate with your own weights. You may be going heavier or lighter. Right leg, other foot is back like a kickstand. Shoulders back. So I hinge and bring it back up. So it's a deadlift. So I'm turning. If the rotation bothers you for any reason, you can come straight down. Just make sure you hinge those hips back. Just getting a little more core involvement with that rotation. You should definitely feel your glute. Drive into the heel. So right now we're doing a 2-2 count. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip is out, back up. One more of the 4-4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 2. Down. Up. Push the floor away with that heel. Only 2 more. Last one. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. Switch hands. Stagger your stance. Shoulders back. 2, 2. Now, it's very common to have one side you have better range of motion, better mobility, better strength. We want to try to balance it as much as we can. So I just have this foot back there to help me balance. I'm not putting a ton of weight on it. I'm really emphasizing this forward leg. So you don't want to drop the shoulder. You don't want to round the spine. Squeeze up. Two more of that speed. Now you can always keep it straight without the rotation if you like. 4, 4, keep that knee stable. 2, 3, 4, and then push into the floor with that heel. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. We got the 2, 2. Just 2 more. 1 more. All right, set that down. Guess what we get to do? We get to repeat that. The squats, that goblet style squat, and that staggered stance RDL. So if you want to change your weight, go heavier or lighter, feel free. I've got my 25. So now you know what's coming because we've done it. Feet about hip width apart, knees and toes slightly turned out. Engage your hips, okay? Shoulders back, 2, 2. So as you get warmer, you may find you can go deeper. Take advantage of that. As long as you're not sacrificing your form to get that range of motion. Now down to 2 partials. All the way up. And again, down 2, partial, partial, all the way up. Take your time. 2 more, just like that. Keep those shoulders back. Try not to drop the chest forward. 4, 4 count. Up. Remember, knees, toes, same angle. 4 again. 2, 2. Two more. How do you feel? I hope your legs are warmed up, because mine are. Singles. 8. Feel free to go slower. 4. 2 more. All right, we're going to that staggered stance. Grabbing my 15 again. I'm starting with my right leg. Stagger your stance. Weight in the opposite hand with the twist or without. 2, 2. Most important part is that hinge. Hips go back. So you want to keep that shoulder blade, this shoulder blade in. You don't want to drop it. So the movement's coming from the hip, not the upper body. Upper body is staying stable. About 90% of the weight on this leg, 80 to 90. Up. Okay, 4, 4. Push into the floor to come up. 4 again. All right, 2-2, then we switch sides. So you should feel that glute. You'll feel the quad because it's working as well. One more. All right, step in. We got the other side. Last set of this. Ready? Okay, here we go.
I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know.
Abs engaged. Now I'm able to get deeper on one side than the other. You may find that's the case for you. 4-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 4 again. And now the 2-2. Okay, you got 2 more. Last one. All right, set that down. A little sip of water if you need it. Get a sip of water even if you don't need it, because you probably do. That's right, I just mommed you. All right, I'm gonna use my disc. So if you've got one and you're not afraid to use it, grab it now. Okay, so I'm gonna put my left foot, because I started on my right leg over here, right? This is gonna be my working leg, the one that's not on the disc. So make sure it's just the ball of the foot on the disc. We're gonna do a lateral lunge. Sit back on this leg, okay? All right, here we go. Slide out. Up. Most important thing on this is not to let your knee jut forward. Sit back into the hip. Pretend there's a little bitty bench back there and you're sitting back on it. So my mat's a little close so I can't show you, but so you just want to make sure you're not going forward. Put your butt back. It's really about that sitting back. Back. Keep that knee stable. You also don't want this. You want a slight turn on, maybe 10 degrees. Right, get out your protractor. Sit back. Drag that disc in. That's going to add a little more tension on that inner thigh. And if you push down into that disc, you create more resistance. So try to keep your chest lifted. There's a little bit of a natural lean there. That's fine. Just don't add to it, okay? I'm never going to complain if someone wants to bow to me, because I am a Leo. We like that kind of thing. But I don't want you to do it while you're doing this exercise. One more. Okay, listen. Now you're gonna lunge back. Step back. Up. What I love about doing lunges with a disc is you really gotta focus on that front leg. You've gotta keep most of the weight on that front leg. If you wanna emphasize a little more glute involvement, keep a little bit of a lean forward from the hip. Driving into the heel, of course. Make sure you can always see right across the toe of your shoe. It shouldn't disappear from view. We're gonna go back to that lateral lunge. Same thing, same leg. All right, here we go. Sit back. So you can totally do this without the disc. You just step out and in, right? Remember, push down that disc. One more. Now rear lunge, slide back. Really get that foot back. We're gonna do it again. Lateral lunge. Drive into this heel, don't let it lift. This is the last set, by the way. Hallelujah. Rear lunge. I have to keep turning. Oh well, life's hard. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Quick rest. You didn't feel a thing, did you? Nothing. Ugh. I guess I have to make it harder for you. You're just too awesome for your own good. On the other side. You're like, is she kidding with us? Is she being... Maybe. So remember, just the ball of your foot. The heel acts as a brake, so make sure it's not down. Sit back. So right now we're kind of assessing how this side feels. Right? It could be different. Keep this knee stable. Remember, put your butt back on that little bench. Constant pressure in this heel. So if you want to get a little more inner thigh on this, push down in that disc, slide it in. This is like high school for me. Now you know about how old I am.
Don't push it. Mediocre and that ain't me hating. Y'all be the best out of bad situation. Yes, I do think I'm that big.
Can you go a little further? I bet you can. Happy thoughts. 2 more. We got that rear sliding lunge. 1 more. Okay, lunge it back.
I'ma keep this 100. Wanna get on the beat, getting punished. Let's keep this 250s.
All about this leg. So push down, drive up. Don't let your weight go back with the sliding leg. You don't want to this. That's iffy. We don't want to be iffy. So trying to work toward parallel thigh. Even if you don't get there today, that should be your goal. 2 more, and then we're going to go back to the lateral lunge. All right. 4 of these. Sit back. So we got 3 sets, and then we move on. 2 more. Sit back. Come on, push down that disc. Don't release that disc. Here comes your rear lunge. Back. Watch that knee. Don't let her travel forward. 2 more. Lateral lunge. 2 more sets. Whose idea was this? Just fire that girl. Sit back. Okay. Rear lunge. Life is better with sound effects. I don't know if it's because I have 2 sons. We're all about sound effects in this family. Okay, last set of each. Lateral. Oh. Come on, reach that foot out. But don't take your weight with it. Keep it here. Rest is coming, I promise. Rear lunge. Does she keep her promises? You'll never know. Up. By the way, I had 3 cups of coffee this morning, so if I act spazzy, that's why. 1 more. You're like, great. Okay. Kick that out of the way. How do you feel? Warm up is over now, okay? Okay, a little instructor humor, sorry. Couldn't help myself. Last leg exercise. We got sumo squats because they get everything. I want you to go heavy, but that is totally up to you. Remember, I'm not the boss of you. We're going to keep these really, really slow. Shoulders back. Wide stance. Okay? Pretty wide. Now down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Make sure those shoulders stay back. This is as fast as we're going to go, but we're going to go slower. Push into the heels. Make sure at the bottom of that squat, your knees are right over your heels. Down 2, up 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 6. Shoulders back. Don't drop the shoulders. Take that full 6 count. Use it. 2, 6. Abs tight. Remember, they support your back. And again. Let's reverse that. 6, 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. You got 3 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Press those knees back. 1 more. I feel it. 5, 6. Up. Set it down. Wicked. Yay. Okay. The fun thing about legs, I use fun in air quotes, heart rate goes up. This is the most pleasant part. Okay, so you can be on the elbows. That's easier on the shoulders, harder on the core. Or you can be on the hands, full plank. Now, I'm a big fan of the elbows because I like taking the shoulders out of it. So bring it back. Now, let me tuck my shirt. And even though these are like the highest waisted bike shorts, tuck your pelvis so you're not arching your back. Okay, press through the heels so you feel a calf stretch. Curl under. Pull that navel in and lift up out of the shoulder joint. Now, of course, you can be in modified. You still want to curl those hips under. Pull the navel in. Now we're going to take the knees down and up. Don't lose that pelvic tilt. You can be holding. One more. Hold it down or up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Come down. Collapse if you want to. No, don't collapse. I'm moving these out of the way. So, ponytail out of the way. Chin down. And then you're going to pull back. So back extension. Now if that's too much, one hand stays down. Other hand stays down. Squeeze the glutes. So keep your chin in the same spot. So you're pulling back like a lat pull down. Take your feet about hip width apart and squeeze the glutes as you lift. The glutes and the low back, they work well together. So we want to keep that going. Hold it. Push up. One side. We're almost done. We're almost done. Bottom knee down. Elbow right under the shoulder. Lift up. I got the casual pose going on. So you can keep that bottom knee down. That's modified. You could stack the feet or stagger the feet. So really think about lifting that bottom hip. So lift up. If this is too much on your shoulder, put this hand down, take some of the weight off that shoulder. Eight, 7, make sure you're not sagging into the shoulder. Lift up out of it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it, go the other way. I have to keep tucking this. I forgot how billowy this shirt is. I don't like fitted shirts because I get hot. So I like airflow. Okay, lift up. Just in case you wanted to know. So knee down, a little bit easier, less body weight you're holding up. Or you can stagger those feet or stack them. So you really lift up. And you can put that hand down, offset some of the weight on your shoulder. So make sure the hip, one hip on top of the other. Four, three, 2, 1. Take it down. Nice. Nice. Okay, one foot in front of the other. That's my motto in life. So one foot in front of the other. If you feel any pressure in the knees, take your feet a little further away from you. And then bring your fingertips forward, pressing the knees toward the floor, and just let those hips go. Go a little further, do that. You never want to force it though. It should feel good. So if you're one of those really bendy people, bend away. Obviously I am not. Come up, switch sides. I'm good at other things. I just can't think of anything right now. You want to think about pressing the chest forward as opposed to rounding your spine, okay? Taking those knees toward the floor. This is one of those stretches that it's like a hurt so good kind of thing. Bring it up. Okay. Bring the knees up and then let it go. Release your back. Other way. One more each way. It should feel good on the low back. Gonna take the legs out. Straighten the legs. Pull the shoulders back. Tip. If you want to reach for the toes, you can. My fingers are not long enough. I need like ET fingers to do that. Or shorter legs. It has nothing to do with my hamstrings. I'm tight. I'm one of those people that I look into the yoga class and I'm like, that would be embarrassing. And that's the very thing I need, right? Oh. So really think about flexing your quads to release the hamstrings. Get a deeper stretch for that hamstring. Bend those knees again, slide the feet in. Side stretch now. Push down into this hip as you lift up and over. Keep breathing. We're just trying to release the muscle. Remember, you're not actually lengthening the muscle. You're just releasing the muscle. Come up, sit up really tall in the spine, and then twist. You're sending that signal to the brain to let that muscle relax. Keep breathing. Bring it back to center. Let's go the other way with that side stretch. Push down into that hip. Bring yourself up, stay lifted through the spine, and then twist. And bring it center. Last thing, take those hands behind you. You can turn your fingertips either way. Oh, squeeze back, lift the chest. So you can look up, but just don't let your head fall back. So open up the chest, front of the shoulders. And bring it in. Big inhale. I hope you got a good workout. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you next time.